from the Technology Center on the campus of Herkimer College. This is HCTV News, a student-produced newscast covering Herkimer County and the community it serves.
Hello, I'm Matthew VanValkenburgh and welcome to HCTV News from Herkimer College. We're here every Thursday afternoon this semester at 5 o'clock with a full half-hour newscast produced by the students enrolled in the Communication Arts programs here at Herkimer. HCTV News is a production of advanced video production students enrolled in the Communication Arts radio and television broadcasting program. If you are looking for a new app for your phone, you may want to take a look at the AmeriFit Nutritional Tracker. It's an app brought to the students by the American Food and Vending Company, also known as the school's cafeteria. The app is said to be the most complete fitness and nutrition app on the market. You just simply scan the QR code found in the posters all around the cafeteria and you'll be able to download your free copy. An activation code is needed, but it's also provided on the posters. The code is SEEWB. The app provides its users with many key benefits from daily nutritional tips, the weekly cafe menu, quick access to nutritional information for not only everything in the cafe, but more than 250,000 other products worldwide, and much more. The app is available for both iPhone and Android devices, so if you haven't taken a look at it, you might want to soon. If you're a returning student and are interested in getting more involved at Herkimer College, the student government is currently looking for student ambassadors for the 2015-2016 school year. It's a perfect opportunity to be a role model for new students and enhance your leadership skills. In order for you to be considered, you must complete an application form, turn in a recommendation letter from a faculty or staff member, and participate in an individual interview. If you have questions regarding the student ambassador position, stop by RMCC 220, also known as the Center for Student Leadership and Involvement. Applications and recommendation letters are due no later than by 4 p.m. on April 13th. Don't miss your opportunity to apply as soon as possible. The end of the school year is quickly approaching, and so is the deadline to drop a class. If you are thinking of withdrawing from any of your current classes, the last day to do so is April 9th, which is only just a week away. On the other hand, registration for the fall 2015 semester will begin on April 10th. Students with 40 or more earned hours will be able to register beginning at 8 o'clock a.m. on April 10th. Students with between 16 and 40 earned hours will be able to register beginning at 1 o'clock p.m. on April 10th. And students with less than 16 earned hours will be able to register beginning at 8 o'clock a.m. on April 13th. Even though it's still not time to register, the fall 2015 schedule is available for viewing in the student online services through the My Herkimer portal beginning today. It is always a good idea to be ahead, so beginning to look up and jot down the classes you are looking forward to taking next semester and making sure all the times coordinate will be very helpful for you, especially when the time finally comes to register because it is first come, first serve. Each week, HCTV News covers Herkimer College in the community it serves. Chanel Cortina reports today on the opportunities that Herkimer students have in various clubs and organizations here on campus.
I'm Chanel Cortina from the HCTV News, and I'm reporting from the RMCC building at Herkimer College for the Campus Showcase. Clubs, organizations, activity groups, and more gather here to display what their clubs have to offer and opportunities to get involved. If you are a student or member of the community that would like to become more involved, the Herkimer College Showcase gives students an idea of what each organization has to offer, their meeting schedules, and more. Representatives were available to answer questions. Also, Cody Lingle invites students to join the music club regardless of their musical background.
If you play an instrument, joining the music club would be awesome. Even if you don't play an instrument, and if you're like a music industry, like music business person, you can help us like plan and bring bands in for the local shows that the college has and stuff. Yeah, the music club is great, and the best part about it is you don't even have to play an instrument to be part of the club. So,
also, a student of Herkimer College thinks that Herkimer has a wide selection of clubs on campus.
I think it's really cool that our school offers so many clubs and the fact that so many people have different ways to express themselves. I mean, we've got everything from Christian fellowship all the way to music industry. I just think it's really cool that everyone's got a place to be.
I also spoke to Vicki Brown, who was the head of the Student Leadership and Involvement Center, and asked her what the Campus Showcase is truly about.
The Club Showcase is a traditional event that we do every single spring semester, and it's a great opportunity for our clubs to showcase all the really wonderful things that they're doing and what makes Herkimer College what it is.
Clubs at Herkimer College include the Radio and Television Broadcasting Club, the Outdoor Adventure Club, the Photography Club, and many more. Most clubs have several activities held throughout the year, and you can join any organization at any time. I'm Chanel Cortina reporting from HCTV News. Back to you in the studio.
There's more news straight ahead after this break. During HCTV News, I'm Matthew VanValkenburgh. Carlton Harvard will join us after the break. He's up next with your complete weather forecast. Stay with us.
Coming up next, the weather outlook for Herkimer and the surrounding areas, here on HCTV News. Stay with us.
Make the right connections with your communication arts degree from Herkimer College. Interested in radio? Meant to DJ? Then Herkimer College's radio TV program is the program for you. Learn all about the radio industry, record your own show, or even produce a live one. The possibilities are endless. For more information about communication arts programs at Herkimer College, visit www.herkimer.edu.
There's nothing like the changing of the seasons. The waterways are less crowded. The temperatures are colder. And for many unprepared or inexperienced boaters, it's the perfect opportunity to set sail, dip paddle, or let that motor rip. But there's one thing that never changes regardless of the season, and that's always remembering to wear a life jacket. A message from the New York State Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation.
Now, the weather outlook for Herkimer and the surrounding areas, here on HCTV News.
Welcome back to HCTV News from Herkimer College. I'm Matthew VanValkenburgh.
And I'm Carlton Harvard for HCCTV Weather.
So Carlton, we had some nice warm weather today. Do we have spring coming, hopefully?
I mean, today it feels like it, but later on going down the week it's going to get a little bit more, snow and rain going on.
Oh, I hope the snow ends soon. I'm ready for the warm weather.
So am I. Let's take a look at the forecast. Well, as you can see, there's a little bit of rain coming up here. And later on tonight, it's going to be, current condition is 61 degrees, clear, winds a little milder, 9 miles per hour. Tonight, it's going to be 44 with some rain showers, possible thunderstorms. Tomorrow, it's going to be 59 degrees with a little bit more rain showers, winds at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. And Saturday, it's going to be 38, and unfortunately, we got a little bit more snow coming in. Winds are going to be about 20, 30 miles per hour. And Sunday, the sun's going to come back out for us, around 39 degrees with a low 30, and winds are going to be around 10 to 20 miles per hour. And for a look at our extended forecast, Monday is going to be rain again with high of 46 degrees. Tuesday, a little bit more snow for us, high of 44. And Wednesday, unfortunately, more snow, 44 degrees with a low of 30. So it looks like back to shoveling for us.
Yeah, I mean, that warm weather that we had today, I guess, isn't going to last. But Easter looks like it's going to be a reasonable day, so that'll be good.
Well, you can only hope.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Carlton, for that weather update. When we return, Molly Pardee is going to get you caught up on the latest regarding the Herkimer General sports teams. Stay with us.
Catch up with the Herkimer General sports teams. After the break, it's Sports Wrap, here on HCTV 99 News.
Jump into the world of radio production and electronic media at Herkimer County Community College's 91.5 FM WVHC. When the semester kicks in, students take over the airwaves, turning their dreams and ideas into real live radio.
Topping Herkimer County Community College news today with graduation soon approaching.
Are you the next big voice? Find your home on the airwaves at Herkimer County Community College and WVHC. For more information, go to www.herkimer.edu.
Aphoresis, a Greek word meaning to take away. What if aphoresis meant you could have uninterrupted time to watch TV or your favorite movie while saving lives at the same time? The Red Cross uses aphoresis machines to save the lives of cancer patients. By separating your platelets, the Red Cross is able to get the blood to the people who need it. Contact your local Red Cross for more information. Make an appointment. Donate. Reschedule. Someone you love may just depend on it.
Hello, I'm Molly Pardee reporting for HCTV News Sports. Although this week the snow has caused a lot of games to be canceled, it was still a big week for women's lacrosse. Herkimer took home the win against Genesee Community College on Saturday with a close game. 15-14, Herkimer winning by 1 point. Allison James led the Generals with 3 goals, including the game-winning shot with 1 minute left on the clock. Freshman goalie Brittany Purcell saved 13 shots on the goal, earning her first career win. On Sunday, the Generals beat Niagara Community College 19-1. Allison James and Danae Becker led the Generals with 4 goals apiece. The Generals scored early and often in the first 10 minutes of the game, leaving them with a 5-0 lead over Niagara. Herkimer Generals goalie Brittany Purcell saved 3 shots on goal, just 10 minutes away from a shutout, earning her second win of the season. Wednesday, the Lady Generals lost at home to Mohawk Valley Community College with a final score of 14-7. Danae Becker was named Region 3 Female Athlete of the Week after helping her team to a 2-0 record last week. Danae Becker is a freshman playing for the Herkimer Generals lacrosse team. She's originally from Cortland, New York. The midfielder had 4 goals and 1 assist in the first half against Niagara, which helped the team win consecutive games at Wareham Stadium against Western New York Athletic Conference competition. Men's lacrosse played Mohawk Valley Community College on Saturday. They took home the win with a final score of 17-4. Isaac Miranda led the Generals with 4 goals and 2 assists. The men's lacrosse team also played SUNY Delhi yesterday, Herkimer taking the win 10-6. Herkimer College men's baseball was out clearing the field of snow this week in preparation of their upcoming season. They will be playing their first home game tonight at 4 against Mohawk Valley Community College. Women's softball played Onondaga Community College twice on Wednesday, taking home both the wins. The final score of the first game was 10-9 Herkimer, and in the second game the Generals finished with a winning score of 14-6. Their next game will be tonight at 3 o'clock here at Herkimer College against Mohawk Valley Community College. Recently, Herkimer named Raven Griffin the Green and Gold Athlete of the Month. Raven is a sophomore studying physical education and also a guard on the Herkimer women's basketball team. Griffin averages 11 points and 3 rebounds a game. The Green and Gold Male Athlete of the Month was Jalaa Tarver. Sophomore Jalaa Tarver is a sports management major here at Herkimer College and is also a guard for the Herkimer men's basketball team. He averaged 10 points and 4 rebounds a game this season. That's all for the general sports this week. I'm Molly Pardee, and we'll be back with more HCTV news after these messages.
Peaceful, calm, full of natural beauty, the Adirondack Park in upstate New York is the place for your outdoor adventures. Take a leisurely stroll as you browse the shops of scenic Old Forge. Take a dinner cruise along historic lakes. Boats depart at various times throughout the day from Old Forge Pond. Or head deep into the Adirondacks for a true wilderness experience. Set up at your own private campsite. Build a roaring fire. Take a relaxing canoe ride. Enjoy the natural splendor that's just up the road. The Adirondack Park, where you can get away from it all without going too far away. Are you ready to go? Then go ahead and visit www.apa.state.ny.us for details regarding your next Adirondack adventure.
Time now for the HCTV News Question of the Week. It's your turn to express your thoughts on campus-wide issues.
Hello, and welcome back to HCTV News here on HCTV. I'm Matthew VanValkenburgh, and thanks for joining us. Time now for our HCTV News Question of the Week, where we comb the campus looking for your on-camera input. Considering that the end of the semester is coming and registration for next fall starts soon, this week we spoke with students about the registration process here at Herkimer College.
Mostly just making sure that your advisor knows your classes, your daily regimen, because you don't want him or her giving a class that you don't need to take.
Be specific about your major, don't take any unnecessary classes, and always get A's.
For registration, I would say just make sure you have all the requirements that you need, and then you'll be all set and ready to go.
Coming from high school, the transition was very hard, and they help you with the whole transition. If you don't understand a lot of the work, they help you to get right on track with everything. They help you to stay focused.
Look into your major to make sure they give you the right classes, so financial aid won't be taken away from you because they do take away from you if you're not taking the right classes.
To register now before it's too late, because then you'll be out of class and then it'll be a problem, then you can't graduate.
When you pick a major, make sure you pick the major that you're really interested in and you really want to focus on in your future-wise. Don't just pick any type of major.
Be sure to tune in next week for another edition of the HCTV News Question of the Week. And don't be shy if you see our crew around campus Thursday afternoons looking for your opinion. Well, stay with us. Coming up after the break, Kadeem Holmes introduces us to a live in-studio guest, Stephen Mims. We'll get to hear all about how he produces and directs his own videos and much more. That's straight ahead in our Newsmakers segment right here on HCTV News. Stay with us. Hello and welcome back to HCTV News. I'm Matthew VanValkenburgh and thanks for joining us. We're here each week at this time with a 30-minute newscast produced by Herkimer College Communication Arts radio, television, broadcasting majors. This live weekly newscast is a production of HU 263, an advanced video production class offered here at Herkimer College. Up next, Kadeem Holmes has a special guest in our live Newsmaker segment. Kadeem?
Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Matt. Here we have today Stephen Mims. How you doing today, Steph?
Hi, how you doing, Kadeem?
Stephen, we're going to talk about basically your interest in the school and what you do around school in the field and everything. So I see you're a student at Herkimer Community College. Is this your last year?
Yeah, this is actually my 6th semester here. It's a 2-year school, but I actually took 6 semesters. I went 4 semesters a year ago. And I transferred to SUNY Plattsburgh, and I came back because I actually liked the school here, and I didn't get to finish my credits, the credits that I needed. And just like they were explaining early in the question of the week, if you don't register for the right classes, you won't have the right classes that you need to graduate.
Right.
So last semester I took a couple of classes that I didn't need to take, and I actually failed all of them, every single last one of them, Fs. But now I'm back, 6 semesters strong, 3 years here, 6 semesters is great.
So what's the actual major that you're taking?
My actual major is life, but for school sentences and purposes, I major in digital filmmaking.
Digital filmmaking.
Yeah.
So What inspired you in digital filmmaking? Like, what made you?
What inspires me? Honestly, what inspired me? I know I cut you off, but I was inspired by the question. My grandmother, my great-grandmother inspired me to be a digital filmmaker for the simple fact that she couldn't see due to the fact that she had glaucoma. And she used to listen to movies and TV shows. And every time you went to go change the channel, she'll wake up and say, "Why are you changing my channel? I hear that. Like, I'm watching that,
Right.
but we know you're not watching it.
Yeah.
Like, how can you watch it?" And that's just inspiring, like something that powerful.
Yeah.
Because she used to watch a lot of lawyer shows, and she always said, "I want you to be a lawyer." And something that powerful can make someone think of someone else to be something else just because they watch and see
Right.
it every day on TV. So I was like, you know what? I want to be on TV. Not only do I want to be on TV, I want to control TV. And in this movie, even though you didn't get to ask me that, but that's where I got to that point from.
Well, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get further to the movie.
Yeah.
Got more questions to
Yeah.
ask. What was your first thing you actually recorded, really filmed? Like, you actually just said, you know what, this is what I want to do, and you just filmed this. You know what, I like this.
The first thing I actually really filmed was a tattoo series. Back at home, my friend, he does tattoos, and I told him about my camera work, and I asked him, like, can I just follow you? Like, can I make a show?
Right.
Because I had an idea for a show, and he had the idea too. His idea was to make it Inked in Time. It's a show called Inked in Time.
Right.
Because the whole premises of it is that we will be inked in time. You can't, if you make something and you put it onto a network and someone watches you and you're remembered, you're inked in time. So
Right.
this is the show that me and him came up with.
So, you filming, you do the editings and everything. What would you say is like a rough time? Like, the hardest thing for editing, filming movies?
The hardest thing about editing would be the rendering process.
Right.
Not necessarily rendering, but if you have an old computer like I do, it's like an old setup Mac, and when I add a lot of effects, it takes a long time to render. Right. And when you exportation is still the biggest problem. Like, from being the Herkimer, they even have a manual to give out to people to show them how to teach them how to export their files properly. So a lot of people have a problem with exports.
Around the school and campus, did you do any filming around here or anything?
Well, actually, my first movie that I ever made was from my digital filmmaking capstone project. It was a movie about Herkimer. It was I called it a documentary. That's false labeling, but it was actually a movie.
Okay.
But it had a documentary feel to it, and I guess it was kind of like provocative, provoking. Yeah. So I put it on YouTube, and they took it down.
Took it down.
Yeah.
So basically, what exactly was you filming in the school? Like, students, drama, classes?
I was filming everything, everyday life of the student.
We're going to have to wrap it up soon, come back commercial break. We're going to be talking about the movies you will be making soon, and all the radio shows, editing. So thank you very much, and good night.
Okay, thank you.
You wouldn't knowingly let your children intake poison. Would you?
Families come in all sizes and shapes. Sometimes your friends are your family by choice, or sometimes you're just stuck with Uncle Charles. Sometimes you've got an office family. Yes! And sometimes Team Family has got your back. But what we know is that you want to protect the people that are close to you. The flu can unravel everything. Your flu vaccine protects you and your family. No matter what draws your family together, protect yourself. Protect your family. Everyone needs a flu vaccine.
That's how everybody. My name is Kadeem Holmes once again, and we have Stephen Mims. So, Stephen Mims. Sorry, Stephen. Cool. Basically, we're gonna go back to what you were talking about, the movies. So, what movies are you making or doing around? What you working on?
Well, right now, I was looking into digital filmmaking. That's my major, but I kind of found my way into acting. I felt called to act for some reason, and I'm here now. And since I've been starting acting, I picked up a role inside the play for Herkimer Generals. We throwing the play.
Oh, really? Yeah,
it's on April 25th inside the RMCC auditorium. I will be playing the role of Tom.
All right.
He's a salesman. He sells the play purifier to keep things dirty and clean, keep things clean. And then the movie that I'm working on right now is with the director, Mike Pileggi.
Pileggi?
Yes. Yeah. He's part of the digital filmmaking program here in Herkimer. Yeah, so they give our students chances to make their own short films.
Right.
And he's making the short film. It's called Breaking News.
Breaking News.
Yes, it's actually about a news station owner. The role that I play is Alfred. Right. I own a news station, and I send out people to make news stories, kind of like the news. You make a news story, you come back, but the problem is I sent someone out to make a specific story,
right,
and they messed up, and it wasn't completely legitimate story making. Yeah, and so they messed up, and I had to do what I had to do.
Well, this sounds very interesting. You say it's gonna be on the 25th?
Yeah.
Of in the auditorium.
That's the play.
That's the
for
play.
Crazy Town.
Crazy
the play
Town.
is called Crazy Town.
Crazy Town.
April 25th inside the auditorium. The movie will be played in the amphitheater sometime in May for the digital capstone project. Would you like to meet Alfred? I'm ecstatic. I can't say that I'm an actor and not prove that I'm an actor.
I mean, well, yeah, man. You got a little preview of Alfred. You like the show? I mean, what is it that Alfred? What are we gonna see in Alfred? Is he gonna be crazy? Is it gonna be?
Alfred is the new. All right, here I'm gonna give it to you right now. All right, people. How many more seconds do we have on camera?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. 30 seconds, people. 30 seconds left to go. Everybody, get ready for the next scene. Let's go. Wrap it up. Kadeem, good job, Kadeem. I love the energy. Thank you. Thank you. Camera, thank you. Can you zoom in? I can't see my head. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. All right, everybody, have a good evening. The show is not over. Let's go. That's Alfred.
That's Alfred.
Yes.
There you go, people. That's Alfred. A little sneak preview of the movie there. Thank you very much. That was awesome, man.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Kadeem, and thank you for joining us. That's HCTV News for tonight. Just a reminder, you can catch HCTV News every Thursday afternoon at 5 o'clock throughout this semester. Tune in for encore presentations Fridays at 5 as well. Newscasts are also archived on our YouTube channel, and find us on Facebook too. For more details on the communication arts programs offered at Herkimer College, visit www.herkimer.edu/learn. For everyone here in the communication arts programs at Herkimer College, I'm Matthew VanValkenburgh. Thanks for watching and have a great day.